we're back. I hope you're ready for some more Dead Rising, because now we're looking at Dead Rising 2 with Shinohara again, co-producer of the two Dead Rising games on the stage today. So, okay, talking about Dead Rising 2 rather than Case Zero, what's different? Why should we care about the two games separately?
Well, first of all, Case Zero is only Xbox 360 exclusive, so so people who own 360 will be able to enjoy will understand the game a little bit more, get a head start. But for those players who are not connected online or don't have a membership, still can enjoy the game from right from the get-go, because it was meant to be played that way. So you'll have a opening story movie, and it'll take you into the main game smoothly. So.
Well, we're back with Chuck, and it's 3 years. Is it 3 years after Case Zero? So it takes a little time after the sort of prequel game.
Yeah.
And his daughter's mysteriously absent, so we don't know what's happened to her. Right? She's not in the game.
Well, she's in the game.
Yeah. Okay.
She's with you. But she's infected.
Okay.
So Chuck and Katie arrive to Fortress City, but there's an outbreak when they come, and Chuck needs to get her Zombrex or she'll die, turn into a zombie. So your first objective in the game is to get her Zombrex.
Okay. So that single player mechanic is still present, just kind of like going out to find Zombrex.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of similar to Case Zero.
Yeah.
Okay, so the big difference is then probably the co-op and the multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so first tell us about the co-op.
Well, co-op, now we have, in Dead Rising 1, one of the things that everybody wanted was co-op. So we took our user feedback and implemented it into in this game. So you'll be able to invite people to join your game. He can drop in and out whenever he pleases. So say if you're having a difficult time trying to defeat a psycho, then you can invite your friend to help you fight him.
And who's the friend going to play? Like Chuck and who?
Well, it'll be two Chucks.
Okay.
So however you have your Chuck dressed as, like here you have he's got a black t-shirt. So whatever your other friend is dressed, he'll take his character, and you'll see him how he was dressed in the game. So.
Okay, excellent. And it's not going to ramp up the difficulty for the two players. It's more like you've got extra firepower when you've got a second player.
Yeah. It'll balance a little bit. I think the difficulty will go up a little bit, but not too much.
Okay. All right. Cool. And then the multiplayer. We've seen a little bit of multiplayer before. It's a reality TV show with zombie killing, right?
Yeah.
Sounds great. Okay. Tell us about it.
Well, it's sort of like American Gladiators kind of style game where zombies are just not humans anymore. They're just things that the show use as, and the contestants will compete for ridiculous amounts of money if they win. So you're risking your life to compete in these series of mini games. And TIR, Terrorist Reality, you'll play with 4 people, and you'll compete with other online members for cash, and you can easily gain cash to use in the main game. There are pawn shops in the game where you can buy special weapons. You don't need a combo card. If you have the cash, you can go buy it yourself.
Okay, so there are still people selling guns.
Yeah.
In this post-apocalyptic zombie future, right?
Yeah, there's people who've enclosed themselves into a shop with steel bars, and the items are behind the bars. You pay, the items drop.
Cool. All right.
And
Okay.
you
Well,
pick
let's
it up.
take some questions from the viewers. We have got Tom Vickers from Sheffield says, "Is there a rank up system in multiplayer? So is there progression in multiplayer?"
Rank up. There's level up system, just like the original Dead Rising. So this time, instead of using saving survivors, or you still save survivors with game PP, but you won't have the camera to take photos and get PP. But rather, instead, you would combine weapons together and use that weapon against a zombie to gain PP. So that is your incentive to level up.
Okay, sounds good. And okay, Tom Vickers from Sheffield, actually, again. Yeah, they love it. How many weapon combos are there? He wants to know.
Well, I really don't want to say the number because, but you'll find that I can say there's about 500 items in the world that you can use to combine. Well, some of them you can combine, not everything, but there's like 500 out there. So a lot of things that you can play with, use on zombies. But you'll find that there's a lot of combinations. There's plenty of weapon combinations that people can have fun with.
Okay, all right. Well, Rob Foster from England, very general. Off the back of that, wants to know how many weapons combinations are there going to be, which you've answered, but will they all be available on multiplayer, is what he wants to know. Will any of them be available in multiplayer?
Any of them can be available in co-op.
Yeah.
But multiplayer is Terrorist Reality, so the game is ready-made for you. So you have to do whatever the game provides for you.
Okay. Jake Redmond from Kimberley wants to know, will there be harder bosses in Dead Rising 2?
Will there be harder bosses? I think the original Dead Rising, the bosses were hard, and I think people expect Capcom games to have hard bosses, so I don't know if they're way harder, but I think it'll still be challenging enough so that it meets expectations of what a Capcom boss should be.
Okay, but it's not something you've specifically gone after, like really making the bosses more difficult?
We try to stay true to the original.
Okay,
Rising,
alright, so kind of similar to the original. Cool. Okay. Melissa Matsuda from Dublin, Ireland says, I've noticed while watching this, some weapons like the first game have been a bit over the top, like the freezing fire extinguisher. Okay. Will there be more crazy over the top weapons like that and maybe more insane? So she wants to know how insane the weapons are going to
Well,
get.
I think we outdid the other one. I think we have really gone crazy with our weapon combinations. I think we've shown this weapon before is you can take a lawnmower and attach a 2x4, and what does that? That enables you to pick up the lawnmower instead of riding it or pushing it, and you can shove it into zombies, or you can.
You know what? I was talking to Keiji Inafune last night, and he said that was his favorite combination weapon. Actually, what's your favorite? What's your favorite combo?
My favorite. It's not a killing weapon, but a beer hat. It's what you take just a hard hat and beer bottles. You stick it onto the side like this one.
Like we're looking at now.
This one is you gain TT by drinking, but you also gain health by drinking it. So it's like it's a good health recovery item to have in stock because you can use it multiple times rather than like a potato chip when you just eat it and it's gone.
Okay, so not a weapon, but very useful.
Yeah.
Useful all the same. All right. Okay. Well, I think we know the answer to this, but anyway, we'll give it a go. Kevin from Belgium wants to know, will the game have Kinect support? Kinect support. Motion control.
Yeah.
When are we going to see Dead Rising with motion
Kinect
control?
support. Well,
Motion
like
control or
like
hands-free
most of
control?
us, you know, the technology is still new. This game has been in development for some time now, so we won't be able to implement any motion control system this time. But
Dead Rising 3,
but maybe
right?
if in the future, if people really want motion control, Dead Rising, I think we should consider it.
All right. Okay. Well, stay tuned for that. Okay. Thanks, Shin. And okay, I'm going to hand it over. Stay tuned to the GameSpot live stage, and we'll have more from the show.